Welcome to Wonderland Weekly, hosted by Toronto Ty. Now sit back and have a wonderful week.
Hey everyone, Toronto Ty, back here at the park, at the end of the parking lot, and by end of the parking lot, I mean I'm already about halfway to the front gate from where I parked, all the way back there, because it is the Victoria Day weekend, long weekend, and it is the Sunday, which means that there are going to be fireworks tonight at 10 p.m. Of course, I am going to be here to film them, so yeah, look forward to that video being posted in a couple days, hopefully. But yeah, I'm gonna check out some other stuff during the day here. Not gonna stay for too long. That's why I got here late. So just before I head into the park, I wanted to let you guys know that the picnic shade structure outside the front gate is back. So yeah, I'm not sure why it was removed last season. Maybe it was the windstorm or something like that, but it is back now. Fun times. Alright, so I got inside the park pretty quickly. Of course, due to tonight's fireworks, Yukon Striker will be closing early, so that's going to be closed. The line will close at 8 p.m. And, you know, of course, long weekend, extremely warm out. And, so of course, because it just wouldn't be a long weekend without it, guest services has quite a line already, and it is about 4:30. So I feel bad for those guys, but yeah, I'm gonna try to get a ride on Yukon Striker before it closes. Just along International Street, I noticed this little footing support thing for some kind of column, you know, some kind of lamppost, I'm sure. But yeah, nothing here at the moment. I'm wondering if those lampposts that I saw behind Dragonfire are going to be set up along International Street. Not sure, but yeah, I'll keep you guys updated. I love this coaster. So out front of Swing of the Century, I just wanted to give a quick update on what I am still assuming is going to be the new refresh center here. Looks like they've done some work. I'm not going to, you know, peek in there too much, but they've done some work, so hopefully this will open soon.
Next Sunday, we just go there.
So over here next to the Mindbuster bar, Miners Cafe has reopened. They put the sign back on. It looks like it may not quite be finished, but yeah, I'm gonna get some food there. And really nice that they have, you know, all these tables set up out here too. So I got the crisp lemon chicken here at Miners Cafe, and haven't really dug into it yet, but I will let you guys know how it tastes. But it looks awesome. It looks like a very hearty meal size. Like the box was quite heavy. So yeah, a good review so far here from Miners Cafe. I'm pretty sure this is my first time sitting on this patio here next to Roadside Chicken. Still think that's an awful name for a restaurant. But another great view of Yukon Striker's second canyon here as I finish up eating my lemon chicken. And oh my goodness, it is very, very filling. I don't know if I'm actually good. Well, I will finish it, but it's gonna be I'm going to be quite full for the next few hours. So that's good. I love this coaster. So right over here, Chuck Wagon has opened, as you can see, yeah, so it looks good. Got the very basic menu here, but they do have this habanero sausage on a stick. I believe that is this right here. Looks very interesting, different than, you know, the other sausages that the park has had in the past. So yeah, I'm probably going to try that out maybe tomorrow, because I'm planning on coming back tomorrow. Also good to note, this pathway will close at 6:30 p.m., but Yukon Striker will keep running until 8 o'clock. So really, really interesting. But of course, you know, they got to launch all the fireworks from around here. So over the course of the week, this pathway has continued to get improvements because these trees, I'm pretty sure these trees are new, that they were not here last week. So yeah, they planted trees like all the way along here, so that's really nice. And you know, once those really fill in, we won't have as nice a views of Yukon Striker, but I mean, it'll be much nicer to walk along a forested path with some extra shade. So Whitewater Canyon has officially opened for the season. Oddly enough, this designated smoking area by the Whitewater Canyon Overlook has not closed up yet, even though they have the one on the pathway. So I'm wondering if, I believe I heard that like the pathway here, the pathway in front of Splashworks has been closed during the week. So I'm guessing that, you know, as they keep working on stuff along there, then until the pathway is open every day, then they're not going to remove this designated smoking area. But I'm going to move out of here because I smell smoke and I don't like that. No waterfall yet here at Whitewater Canyon, as is standard at the beginning of the season, of each season. I'm sure that it will come, you know, as the season progresses. But yeah, Whitewater Canyon is open. Woo! So standing in the Whitewater Canyon forest, you can still see Yukon Striker at the moment, but you clearly will not be able to for long. So continuing to have Whitewater Canyon be very, very isolated. Wonderland, please show Whitewater Canyon some love. The Whitewater Mill, we can barely tell what the name is anymore. So a few notes over here by right about where the Zero G winder is. Number one is that the grass here has actually really started to come up. I know you guys probably can't really see that very well, but yeah, there is grass that is coming up from the dirt here, which is really, really nice, as well as all around here. It's already starting to look very, very green, which is great. Speaking of green, the two giant umbrellas that they have here on either side of Gold Rush Junction, they now both have a green canopy as opposed to the yellow and brown that they had last week. So that's pretty interesting. Very nice new sign for the washrooms here alongside Splashworks. And also, due to tonight's fireworks, this pathway will close at 6:30 p.m. very interesting that this pathway will close, and I suppose not the rest of this pathway. Honestly, I wasn't quite sure how they would do this anyway because of Yukon Striker's Klondike Outfitters gift shop. You know, that's it's a bit confusing to me. But, you know, so does that mean that, you know, that the fireworks will not be set off from this side of the pathway? I'm starting to think that. Maybe they'll just be like around that side. The new refresh center here at Gold Rush Junction looks incredible, really, really nice, and you know, finished, which is good. The funnel cake stand, it seems like that's all they have, so I guess the gold bar thing is not a thing anymore, which is a little disappointing because, you know, I wasn't terribly interested in it, but I mean, I'm all for new treats to try out. The mess hall is still not open yet. But other than that, really, really nice area over here. So over here in front of the Fly, the new designated smoking area is in place, all set up and ready to go with an umbrella and everything. I do like this designated smoking area better than the previous two that were in Med Fair. So yeah, good to see a change there. I mean, it's still not the best location because it's right by a family ride, but it's not on an arterial path. So yeah, that is good. Over here, there's a small update for the grab and go market, which is that they have added some, you know, the bridges. Hooray! Bridges in place, but that's about it. It's still not ready to go. I know it's not urgent, but this sign needs to be updated. It's missing an E. Also, I feel like you need somebody here to make sure that people are not smoking in this area, or at the very least put up a sign that says this is no longer a designated smoking area, that it's moved over to the Fly. This sign by Wild Beasts exit also needs to be updated, just FYI. Alright, I probably just should have made a blanket statement. All the safety guides for the newly renamed rides need to be changed, but this one feels particularly egregious in my opinion because of the vastly different name, as well as just how prominent this safety sign is right next to the entrance. Really, really awesome shot of Yukon Striker from over here in front of Canterbury Theatre. You can just see it. Yukon Striker right behind Wonder Mountain. And it looks like it is diving straight into the mountain. Really, really cool. Love it. Alright everyone, it's getting toward the end of the video and you guys know what that means. It is time for trivia time. And for this week's trivia time, I want you to let me know in the comments below, what was the original name of Spinnovator? It had a very different name when the park first opened in 1981, a little difficult to pronounce, which is why I imagine it won't be returning, but I'd love to see it get, you know, something similar to its old name. But anyway, if you guys can let me know that in the comments below, you'll get a shout out in my next video, and a huge shout out to Deo-T1 and Subhan Saeed, who both correctly stated that iWorks Entertainment was the original manufacturer for Action Theater. Of course, it is now, it underwent a merger a number of years ago with SimX Entertainment. So now it is SimX iWorks, and it is actually based in Toronto now. But yeah, fascinating history with that. You know, of iWorks, worked with Walt Disney way back when. Like, he was one of like the founders of the Disney animation. and I believe it was his son who actually started iWorks Entertainment. So really kind of crazy that Wonderland has an attraction that's somewhat related to, tangentially related to Walt Disney. So even though this is probably the last thing I'm filming for the night, I wanted to throw this in before the end of the video, just to say, you know, Yukon Striker is beautiful at night. I do still kind of wish it had a lighting package similar to something that like Behemoth has, but I like the Mine style lights that they have. Yeah, absolutely beautiful coaster. Everything seems like it is set up for the fireworks, so make sure to check out that video in a few days. You know, they've got the speakers set up on the Timberwolf Falls Bridge. I've been told that that everything is looking good. The rain is cleared up because we got quite a storm almost out of nowhere, and now it's gone. Here's hoping it stays that way. And yeah, and everything is looking good. And this will be my viewpoint. Hey everyone, I'm back here today on Victoria Day Monday, just to be here for the birthday celebration. So expect to see that video in a few days. I don't know exactly when I'll have it get posted, but yeah, so look out for that. Just thought I would come by, check out that, and so I'm throwing these few little shots in with today's, or this week's video. So, happy Victoria Falls Day. Alright, so I got the 2 scoops of ice cream for $2 here from the Sugar Bush Waffle and Dairy Bar as part of the special today for the Victoria Day. That's it. But yeah, they only had 2 flavors at the moment. They said they had vanilla or birthday cake, so I went with birthday cake. Woo! Alright, so with the line as long as it is, even for the single rider line, I was told that it might be as long as an hour. Then I don't think I'm going to go on it today, sadly. But you know, at least I can still get some of these beautiful views of it. And yeah, and I am going to check out a couple shows, which will be all kinds of fun. One of those is, of course, the fireworks. And yeah, and in case I don't film anything else, thanks for watching, guys. Until next time, have a good one.
Thanks so much for watching. Be sure to like the video, comment with anything you'd like me to cover in the future, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and support me on Patreon so that I can visit more parks and create more wonderful videos.